Oh, yeah, Danny. Howdy, folks, and welcome back. We've got Martirio lined up, which is apparently the next to last song from the Pepsi Center. It's song number 21, track number 21 in the set list. It is, at this point, they're only their second Spanish language song. When they released this, it was only their second one, right? Narcisista first, and then this one. It's interesting. Narcisista wasn't performed here, right? I don't recall doing a reaction to it from here, unless I'm really losing my mind. Anyway, it's a beautiful, beautiful song. Kind of ballady, but also rocky. It's just beautiful. It's a really eerie, kind of beautiful song. I've seen the translations. I am familiar with the song. I kind of know what they're talking about, but I just like to just listen to, as I've talked about before, the musical quality of the lyrics. You know, you think of the lyrics, especially when in a language you don't understand, really comes across as just another instrument, right? And it sounds beautiful. Danny's singing is absolutely wonderful. And I'm reminded that I just did the reaction to 21st Century Blood before this one, and I forgot to tell you guys, I just got back. Well, I got back yesterday from my second Warning appearance, and that would be Aftershock, but I went to Pomona, as I talked about in the last set of recordings. I loved that show. It was very hot. By the time this show was over, I was just sweating like a pig, and just needed to get some water in me real quick. But that was a lot of fun, being able to stand kind of middle back of the venue and capture. And I think I released some video from that already. I didn't capture much, but I actually released the set list, which was just little snippets of each one. But I just caught little snippets of each song just so that I could have a set list video, and also so I could remember what the set list was. But that was a blast. Aftershock was also kind of cool. It was a different experience. It was an outdoor festival, so I've experienced the small, more intimate, private concert at Whiskey A Go-Go, and then the Glass House in Pomona for a more public, slightly larger, wasn't that much larger, but slightly larger performance. Audience, and then the huge, massive crowd that gathered to watch the Warning perform at Aftershock, and I released a few videos from that as well. Check them out if you haven't. It was a really cool experience. I chickened out. It was obviously it's a bright, sunny day, and it was in the 80s Fahrenheit, and I didn't want to go stand in the sunlight. The harsh sunlight, which you could see from if you watch some of the videos of Danny performing in the beginning, she had sunglasses on in the very beginning because it was very bright. The sun was coming straight at him. I didn't want to go down there in front. I could have gotten a lot closer when I arrived. There was almost nobody there. But I stayed in the VIP area, which has trees and shade trees, and was able to, fortunately, it was right next to the stage, back a ways, before the second set of speakers. Because that was the main stage. That was where the big bands, including the Warning, but the big bands later on were going to perform as well. So I caught a really good, it was just the right amount of sound. I did not even need my earplugs for it. It was just perfect. I probably should have worn my earplugs because it was close, but I could hear everything really well. And they had the big screen there too. So even though I was pretty far away from the stage, I could see what was going on, and I could see them if I looked down at the stage, see them moving around the stage too. So I love that experience too. So now I've experienced the three different types of. I haven't experienced an arena like Pepsi Center. That would be the next one for me to experience if I was to go to another concert, I think. But anyway, guys, that said, Martirio. I've talked too much about my experience. We'll talk about it some more. I'll release some more stuff about that. But we're here to react to Martirio. Let's see how it goes. Like I said, a beautiful song. I love how the audience is singing. It gets heavy again, yeah. Forgive me, you probably just saw a little cut there. I had to sneeze really badly, so I had to pause everything. I backed up. Here we go. I just cannot get over how much I love that camera and Pow smiling. I can't get over that. It's just so heartwarming to see her at this angle and to see all the smiling she does while she's playing. Solo time. And there she is. We're going to go back up there again. Ali goes back up to Pow. See what I mean about a lot more harmonies in the verses in these in their songs from Queen of the Machine on. Yeah. Oh yeah, Danny. Belt it. Oh, great way to finish it with the three of them up there. Love it. Oh, that was a cool ending. I want to see that again. I like how Ali and Danny are looking at each other. You can see it in the camera just before it cuts back to Ali. You can see them look at each other. You can see Danny look at Ali as they're both doing the... Look at this. That is so cool. They're both kind of like drawing out the ending, the notes at the ending here. And they're looking at each other. That is so cool. And then you can see Ali looking at, and you can see it down here too, obviously, down below them. But you get to see Ali in the close-up here. Very cool. And then, of course, they leave, and everybody calls them back for that finale, which is going to be, I still think, my favorite song of all time from the Warning, which is Evolve, which we're going to get to next. But this has been Martirio, and as I said before, It's just a beautiful song. A beautiful song. Oh my gosh. Did you see that look from Danny just before she comes back up? She looks down at her strings and then back up at the audience. Look at this. Look at that. That was beautiful. I love that. Little bits like that. Right before it just kicks off. Good song. Loved it. Loved it very much. Like I said, we're on to Evolve now, which will be the last song, so stay tuned for that. Still think it's my favorite, but we'll talk about that when we get to Evolve. So thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.